Hey guys, welcome into another weekly portfolio update. Starting off in the stocks here, so just looking at the S&P 500 over the past week. Eked out a small gain, nothing really to note. Something to note in the Nasdaq is it's actually pushing down now. It's down 7.25% from the recent high in November. So yeah, the Nasdaq's kind of performance is starting to reduce. It was trading within this range for a while, down to about 15,000, but now it seems to have kind of broken below that, which, I mean, if you've kind of been tracking what's happening in the market, where all the super high cap stocks are holding up the markets, it's actually good for us to see the larger indexes start to move down a bit. So the fact that the Nasdaq is down a bit off highs is a good sign for the market, at least hopefully. I mean, the market's kind of doesn't make sense most of the time, so who knows what that'll actually amount to. But also over the past 5 days, the Russell's still been going down, so yeah, stocks, my stocks obviously have been doing horrible, because when the Russell's down, my stocks do terrible. I'm mostly geared towards smaller cap stocks. But yeah, I'll go through my stocks, my larger positions that I have. So over the past week, Tattooed Chef and Corsair Gaming, they're my two largest positions. So Tattooed Chef is down 2.7, Corsair up 1.6. As you can imagine, on a positive week, I wasn't buying any of Corsair Gaming. I did miss out on this brief dip below $20. Corsair does not dip below $20 very often, but, well, sorry, not since 2020. But, yeah, I missed that dip. But I did manage to buy up Tattooed Chef, Small Direct Club, Palantir, and open a new position this week in Honest. So Honest Company is one of Jeremy's picks again. I felt that I needed to start getting into just another stock in this market, to be honest, because I keep buying the same stocks, they keep going down, and I have such huge positions now in Tattooed Chef and Corsair Gaming, and there's just so many other opportunities in the market that I need to start diversifying a little bit. That said, I only started a very small position in Honest, $250 US, and my entry price was $6.76, which was pretty much as low as it got. It got down to $6.72, so pretty close to the bottom. Yeah, so pretty happy with that as a starting position. I'm sure there's heaps of people that have already got positions in the Honest Company that are down huge that would be very jealous of a starting position at under $7, considering, you know, where the stock price has been over the past year or so. But yeah, it's been as high as like $19 at IPO or SPAC. I'm not actually sure how it came public, IPO or SPAC, but yeah, anyway. That's a new position that I entered into this week. I didn't add any money to my account this week, so the rest of the dip buying that I did on these other stocks that I bought, I had to sell some of WBA. So if we have a look at the 1 year graph, so WBA, basically I bought like all the way back here, somewhere like 40, in the 40 range. I mean, we can have a look at it on the graph here. Yep, all the way down here at 47, 48. That's when I started my position about a year ago. I suppose, yeah, that's on the 1 year graph, and it's pretty much right. Oh yeah, so I started the position just over a year ago. We had some early gains and then kind of lost them, and then yeah, backed into the positive just recently. So if you'll notice, like December to January, like my other stocks have been doing horrible in that time. My other stocks like Tattooed Chef in that time period from December to January, it's like just new lows and new lows, just keeps going down. Same with like most of my large positions from here December, and then just keeps going even lower and lower. So I took the opportunity to sell off a stock, more stable stock, so it's like a placeholder kind of value stock really. So I sold off some of WBA, sold off 35 shares in order to fund dip buying on my other stocks that I have. So yeah, here you can see my new position in the Honest Company. And the other stocks I bought were Tattooed Chef, so I bought $700 of Tattooed Chef between $13.42 and $14.23. I also bought $200 of Smile Direct Club at $2.04, so around here. And then the stock actually went up quite a bit. It was like a 14% day or something, and yeah, so I was pretty happy with that. I believe it was Friday. Yeah, Friday. The stock was up quite a lot. It tends to happen when valuations get pushed quite low. The stocks start jumping, especially Smile Direct Club being quite a high risk, high reward play. Tends to have some quite large moves fairly often, but yeah, as you can see, over the past year, it's just been heading down and down and down. It's pretty much been the game this year. It's just heaps of stocks going down, but somehow the indexes keep going up because the largest stocks are still performing well. So yeah, that's SDC. Also bought some Palantir. So I bought $500 of Palantir between $15.76 and $16.89. So it was pretty much trading between a range like $15.50 to $17 this week. So yeah, just bought a bit more Palantir, just considering how low it's gotten, how cheap it is. It's pretty much pushing 1 year lows at least. Yeah, so I mean, with 1 year lows, feel pretty happy getting into a growth company with the current state of the market, kind of pricing everything cheaper than really I feel it should be. So yeah, getting a bit more into Palantir, so pretty happy with that. And I also bought a little bit more of SPCE, considering there was a gigantic dip this week, down about 20% at some points. I just felt like, because this is a kind of a more of a speculative play, but it is a hype company, so it tends to go through large hype cycles where, I mean, if we look at the graph, just random hype cycles that just go insane, up 200%, up 200%, up just, yeah, outrageous amounts. It runs up 200% fairly often. And you'll notice that it's headed down quite a lot lower than it's really ever been. Like the only time it's been trading in this range is like all the way back here in 2019, moving into 2020. So yeah, even if there's no news in this stock, like it could still move up from here because it's just been getting obliterated, and it is a hype stock. So obviously this one's a very risky and speculative one. It's not really well founded. It's not based on valuation or whatsoever. So that's why it's just a small position. Also, I'm down pretty big on it, which is kind of interesting if we look at this graph here. So first time I bought in, it's around here, and I actually sold off at one of the highs, so pretty happy with that. Rebought at the dip. Did not sell off at the second high, unfortunately. I should have been on the ball on that one, but I wasn't. So then when we got past the lows, I've been dip buying a little bit, like I did here, in anticipation for some sort of hype cycle run up where I can sell off again. Yeah, so that's probably like the closest to trading I really do is these kind of more speculative stocks that I've got here. Most of my other stocks I wouldn't really do any trading in. I wouldn't want to trade any of my large growth companies or anything. The only kind of stocks that I would trade is like hype cycle stocks, and really I'd only trade hype cycle stocks if I accidentally get stuck in them. Really, like I've been stuck into Virgin Galactic because it's just kept going down, so I'm not going to sell at a low when it's a hype cycle stock. Like, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, it's basically why I'm trading it. Probably exit the position at some point. Yeah, so that's SPCE, and yeah, showed you WBA has been holding up pretty good, so that's the reason I sold that. This is my Interactive Brokers account, which is around 3.5k value at the moment. So this portfolio is actually down 4k I've put into this account, so yeah, we're down a little bit, but I am very happy that I've managed to get quite a low, well, not super low cost basis, but I've managed to buy some more Planet 13 in the dip. Planet 13 is also kind of a hype stock, but I do feel it has solid growth fundamentals as well, so really waiting for federal legalization of their products in the US until yeah, that one will go on a massive run. But even if that doesn't happen, because it's a solid growth stock as well, like, it's still gonna outperform in my opinion. So yeah, but if that legalization came around, then that's gonna be insane. And yeah, Matterport, I like that company for the long term as well. Interesting graph here in my Hatch account. You can see I have moved down a ridiculous amount, like this past year. If we move back to like this time last year, I was up massively, and then obviously it's just moved down pretty much the whole year. The whole year my stocks have been heading down to the point where I'm now actually fully negative. So I've put $53,000 into stocks in this portfolio. And last week I was pretty much at a break even. I was at 53k and my portfolio was like 53k I've put in, and it was worth 53k, but now I'm down this week $1,500 roughly. So yeah, I'm $1,500 down all time from when I first entered the market in April 2020. So yeah, I've definitely underperformed the market. If I manage to stay around this value until like April time, which I hope isn't likely, but who knows really. If I do manage to get to April and still be at this portfolio value, I'll be down over a 2-year period, which would be kind of insane. But yeah, I mean, this is why stocks is only one of my investments. I've got many investments. Got property, got stocks, crypto, and crypto mining. So yeah, I've kind of diversified a bit. Stocks is my second largest holdings, so, or investment, second only to my property. So it's pretty bad that it's performed so badly, but it's also not the end of the world. That's why I'm diversified. Yeah, as you can see, all my positions are red, which is absolutely not beautiful, but yeah, that's pretty standard this past year. Everything's just been super red. Oh, that's the other thing about getting the honest company. I might, seeing as I've bought at such a low valuation, I might finally have a green stock. Obviously I've got MicroStrategy and WBA and Dropbox, but yeah, another stock to add to the green list, surprisingly. Yeah, on the total change crap. Oh yeah, that's pretty horrible. 3 stocks in the green. Actually, MicroStrategy, total change. That seems weird. Was I reading that wrong? No? I might have to have a look into that if we've got it showing green here. 5.5%. but it's red here on the total change. I might have entered in the wrong cost price on that. I'll have to have a look into that. It's the right number of shares though, so 1.5 shares and 1.5 shares, so it's definitely the right portfolio value. Phew. But yeah, I'll look into the cost price on that because I might have it a bit wrong. But yeah, it's pretty much all for stocks really. Doing horribly, down and down and down. Hopefully going to be moving up soon. Then again, I always say that, so who knows? Random chance. Well, not random chance, considering valuations have been pushed so low, they don't stay this low forever, so I feel they have to move up at some point, but as always, not financial advice. Moving on to crypto. In the crypto space, I've seen a whole lot of nothing happening. A slight move upwards, $400 move upwards. There was some news about US crypto regulation, but I think until we get a bit more guidance on that, it's not going to have a super huge effect. But I do believe that is positive for the crypto market in general. I think I mentioned last week about, this is more a crypto mining type news. Flux was becoming a partner with NVIDIA, and I feel that that could be a positive catalyst for the future of mining. So could mean that they're pushing towards crypto mining becoming a long-term stable thing. I mean, it benefits both of them. Crypto miners are kind of essential for some cryptocurrencies to validate transactions, and obviously NVIDIA is quite happy with crypto mining because they buy up all the GPUs, which increases the prices, and NVIDIA can sell them for more. And we also know that NVIDIA has done private backroom deals with crypto miners in order to sell them ridiculous numbers of GPUs. Yeah, so could be kind of a mutual benefit there, in which us crypto miners also win because crypto mining will be available as a method of money making for a longer period of time. But that is pretty much all just speculation, so who really knows on that. Yeah, not really a lot of move. Ethereum at 3,300, so it's moved a little bit up from its lows. On the mining front, still just mining away, making some dollars. Yeah, we got 1,327 US dollars in mining profits, which is almost 2,000 New Zealand dollars. And that's just the unpaid balance. I've also cashed out like another, got like $200 or $250 worth of ETH in a wallet, and I've cashed out about $700 all the way back to New Zealand dollars. So yeah, decent amount of mining profits. The only other thing to say on my crypto mining is I'm not selling GPUs. Like I'm still mining and accumulating GPUs, but I saw a post. Someone was looking to buy one 6800, the specific model that I had, and so I reached out to them, and they were happy to pay slightly more than I bought them for. And 6800s are actually the least efficient AMD GPU that I have. So I'm more than happy to sell those two GPUs, 6800s. They ended up wanting two, so I'm gonna sell those to, assuming it goes ahead, still might not go ahead, gonna sell them for ever so slightly more than I bought them for. Maybe you make like a $60, $70 profit, maybe $80 profit, and then I also profit all the Ethereum that I've mined with them between then and now, like when I bought them and now. So yeah, made a bit of a profit on holding those GPUs and then selling them off and replacing them with 6600s, which are cheaper per mega hash and also are much more efficient. So pretty happy with switching them out to that. Yeah, that's pretty much all for the crypto mining as well. Last thing to mention, my house went up 5k in value to 620, which has my total net worth sitting at 312,000 this week. So yeah, net worth definitely moved down a bit off of highs, but it's all assets that I'm not going to sell anyway, so it's not really too important. Yes, I'm kind of wanting to push a little bit more into crypto mining. I've got 11 GPUs on a 12 GPU AMD rig, and as I said, I'm switching out 2 for 6600s, and then on my NVIDIA rig I want to put in, will have space for 2 more GPUs, hoping that if GPU prices move down a bit, I'll be able to get my hands on maybe a 3060 Ti, which is quite an efficient GPU for other coins, not just Ethereum. The LHR ones aren't very efficient on Ethereum, but when Ethereum is moving to proof of stake and I have to mine another coin, I'd rather have some 3060 Ti's that are efficient on other coins, which was the whole reason for diversifying into 2 rigs, 1 AMD rig, 1 NVIDIA rig in the first place, just to even the load on my risk, basically. So yeah, that's where my plan with crypto mining. Yeah, that's pretty much everything for this week. Yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment and subscribe to support the channel. Have a great day and see ya.